All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and all right, ladies and gentlemen, the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Apparently, the Los Angeles Lakers are looking to make some moves come draft night, come draft time. They're looking to make some moves. They want to hold on one second. Get the article that I read it from. Chris, why do you always get the article? Because people will say you're making shit up or you're lying and all of this. I don't have no reason to come on here and lie. But let's go to the article. For the report, this is CBS News. Lakers exploring trades for the number 17 overall pick, especially with a team with multiple picks. The Los Angeles Lakers haven't kept their own first pick since 2018. That's something I did not know. And now it appears as though they'll be weighing their option at 17. According to ESPN, Jonathan Giovanni, the Lakers are looking into trade scenario for the first round pick, particularly with teams that have multiple picks to deal. This will indicate the Lakers are considering moving down in the draft. So, what the Lakers are looking at doing is saying, how can we? Okay, they're limited on the amount of picks they have. All right. So what they're trying to do, in a sense, is they've done a great job of getting some picks, man. What they're looking to do now is say, okay, you know what? If we could take this 17 pick and leverage to maybe some more second round, maybe get the 17 this year give up the 17 this year for a second and maybe a first round next year or something like that. Now, I don't know if the article has, okay, we'll look at some things here. Let me keep going. It says, they've made plenty of sense for them on several levels. The Lakers have a stellar track record at making picks in the 20s and 30s with Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, Ivica Zubac, Larry Nance, all coming in that range. Getting multiple players also helped the Lakers fill out a currently thin roster. D'Angelo Russell, Dennis Schroeder, Rui, all three, and Lonnie Walker, all free agents this offseason. Real quick, man, I haven't checked in a while. When does NBA free agency start? That's a great question. I know the draft is the 22nd. The 30th, on my birthday. Let's go. That's right, man. Your boy turning 21 June 30th, man. So I'm lying, yo. Yeah, my birthday June 30th, though, man. So that's when the draft kickoffs. It can be an eventful night for your boy. I might have he feeling a little good that night. It's your birthday and it's free agency, and y'all know I don't want to do nothing on my birthday but work. So, several teams stand out with a possibility to make this sort of trade, depending on what the Lakers are looking for. The Pacers have the 26th, 29th, and 32nd pick. The Hornets have the 27th, 34th, and 39th pick. The Nets have the 21st and 22nd pick. The Kings have the 24th and 38th pick. The Lakers have an uneasy trading relationship with a few of those teams. The negotiation trade with the Pacers for Miles Turner and Buddy Hield over the course of several months last season, but never pulled the trigger. Now that's interesting, because if you're the Pacers or even the Kings, right? You look at the deal where they had what the deal was done, man. It was wrapped up. Lakers finna get Buddy Hield. I don't know who else was in that deal, but they about to get Buddy Hield, bring him over to the Lakers, and blah blah blah. And then at the last minute, the last flip of the last little hat trick, the Lakers went and got Russell Westbrook. Hindsight being 2020, they probably would have been better off the other route. Now, but if you're the Lakers, you got to look to be willing to do. And the Lakers, let's keep it real. All right, let's keep it real. Ain't too many. There's a lot of teams I ain't helping the Lakers. I don't care. I ain't helping them. San Antonio ain't helping the Lakers do anything. Trust me, they ain't finna help the Lakers do nothing. There's a couple other teams out there. The Kings may feel that way now. We ain't nope. Y'all reneged on the deal we had. Y'all nope. I ain't doing it. Right. So it was a couple other teams, a couple other managers that are like, I'm not working with them. I'm not working. Rob Pelinka, even though I think he needed. Eventually we will. Eventually we'll start putting him up there with the tops. But if you look at what he's been able to do over the course of his time, I mean, he been doing his damn thing. It ain't been pretty all the time, but ultimately is all he found a way to. Hell, the Lakers was in the conference finals this year, so. But it's a lot of. He got a reputation of. He don't have the best reputation, especially coming prior to when he first got the job. There was so much slander on his name and this and that and this and that and this because he was a former agent. There's certain teams that just won't work with him, whatever. Seemed like that reputation is starting to subside now. He's starting to build up, more reputable and starting to be known as a more reputable person and someone that people want to do business with. I think that Kings thing with him and Buddy Hield, that kind of hurt because it was like, come on, bro. Like, we got a deal in the table. Now you're going to renege. Because, you know, you go back and talk a trade with them, the first thing, oh, you're going to renege on this one too? Oh, okay. You're going to renege on this one too? Oh, you see what I'm saying? So that makes things a little harder. As you can see here, this is an extremely deep draft class. The Lakers have one of NBA's best scouting departments, with the new CBA making it far harder to spend freely. Adding cheap talent is going to be extremely important moving forward. With all of that in mind, turning one pick into a plenty of sense for the Lakers if the right deal ultimately presents itself. I think, yeah, I agree. I think, to me, I think you got to keep Austin Reeves and Rui. Like the rest of those names, I'm good. Austin Reeves and Rui, if you can find a way to keep those guys, I think your all-season was a success. If you could add another piece to that. I think Max Christie going to play a much bigger role this year. I think he's ready. We've seen a little bit of flashes his rookie year. I wasn't high on his pick. I thought he had the quiet, but then when you watch him play, you're like, oh, okay, kid got some game to him. You know, he went through a whole year, some development thing, little access, little playing time here and there, but I think he's ready to take a big step moving forward. So if that's the case, you got him, you got AD, obviously LeBron, you got Rui, you got Austin, you got Max Christie. You got to look at the rest of that roster, man. See who else you can bring back. But then you go and you get your a couple draft picks, couple late draft picks, which would be ultimately pretty good. Ultimately be pretty good. First of all, what a damn job by Rob Pelinka to be able to keep the 17th pick. That, because you look, that pick was supposed to be gone. Like for us to be sitting here right now, he got the 17th pick in this draft. It's great. Kudos to him, man. Kudos to him. Rob Pelinka gonna win that. Is it GM, exec, whatever you want to call it, but the year award eventually, man. I think he's been doing some amazing things. I'm gonna give him that. But yeah, they continue to try to build his roster. Yeah, they're gonna be looking to make some move because you got what we have to understand about Rob Pelinka is he's a dealer. He was an agent. He's used to, hey, what we doing here? What we doing? Hey, got this contract, boom, got this. He's used to that. So where I think he got a little bit of a leg up is he got a little bit better understanding of salary caps than a lot of people that he's negotiating with, which he mean, I know normally on paper this don't look good, but if I put him there, I move this and I split that, that'll fit, that'll get us, and this will get us this compensation, we'll get this. I think he's great in this role, man. I love Rob Pelinka. I've been one of those quiet Rob Pelinka fans ever since Magic Johnson left, which I got real personal feelings about that. With Magic, I don't like the way he did that. I'm gonna stand on that. I thought it was cowardice. I didn't like the way he left. He didn't do it honorably. He didn't do it as a man, and I thought that was coward. But he has a history of not. When something ain't working and it don't shine favorable on him immediately, he runs. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I'm still a Magic Johnson fan on the basketball court. I think he's an amazing businessman. But I sometimes feel like he run from it tough. Anyway, ain't got to go through that. But at the end of the day, man, I think it's overall a great deal. I think it's a great decision, a great attempt. I don't know if anything's going to happen, and if not, then, hey, we'll be watching. We'll be watching, man. So let me know down in the comments, man. Do you think the Lakers should make a move here, make a move there, you know what I'm saying? Or should they stay pat? With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.